What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. So we are going to be jumping into episode 14 today. I'm looking forward to it, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post new content. So jumping in today, we're going to be running, I think we're just going to do one load today, if I'm not mistaken. It's a bit of a long load, so it took some time, but that's all right. So where are we at? Our goal is to get to $1 million. Right now, we're sitting on $4,384, and we've got a truck that's worth $124,258. Combine that with the garage upgrade that we did in Phoenix in episode 13, we got $180,000 in that for a grand total of $308,642. So we're well on our way. So I don't want to hold off any longer. Let's jump in. Well, welcome back. So, a little jet lagged from our flight, but excited to be back in Stockton, where we are going to get ready to take off. So, let's take a look at our jobs, see what's available here. Last time we were here, there wasn't much that was super, that was going to give us any sort of huge payday, but we've got two jobs, it looks like, that are right near the same amount. Although it looks like the second one's a lot closer to us. And it's, I don't know, $400 less. It's technically 6 cents more a mile, but $400 less total. We're just going to go ahead and accept that job, and we're going to get underway. So let's do this thing. All right. So go ahead and hop back in the truck. As you may remember, we did go ahead and upgrade this thing. So that's exciting stuff. Will do. Will do. Go ahead and release the parking brake, drop it in gear. That's what happens when you
turn right. Never mind, I'll find a new route. Please, make a U-turn when possible.
Does anybody else think
Finding a new route.
Oh, geez. No, I'm wrong. I just really wanted to explore the end of the road here. We're not going to Darwing. We're not crossing the railroad tracks. Alright, here we go. We're going to be taking a left here. Yep. So we've got 2 hours till we've got to sleep. No problem. Oh, traffic jam.
Keep left and then turn left.
That's what I get for not paying attention to the GPS. So we are actually going back to where we last dropped a load, I think.
Turn left.
Got the train there in the background. Speed limit's 55, although I'm obviously limited by what the cars in front of me are going to do, which is apparently 20. Alright, so this has started out fun.
Get ready to turn left.
Done.
Turn left.
Yeah. Turning left. Alright. Hey there. Yep, just here to pick up a trailer that we're taking south. So, yep, perfect. Thank you. Alright, so we made it in.
Get ready to turn left.
Got one or
Turn
two
left.
tickets last time we were driving, so gonna try to obey most of the traffic rules. Alright, couple of trailers here, so we'll just pull through, pick up the trailer.
It's all over now.
So, grab that one, take
Ready to
job. Coincidentally, it is the trailer that is directly behind us. Alright, so I do have some high hopes today. As you may remember, last episode,
Okay, here we go.
sorry, I had to get out and couple the trailer before I continue that. Alright, we are loaded up. So if you remember in the last episode, we did upgrade the truck. We grabbed a new engine. It was significantly more powerful. So this is our first drive with that new trailer, or with that new truck, so we'll have to see how this goes.
Turn
Was
right.
it worth it? Alright, so now we gotta do everything in reverse. To get out of here. I don't necessarily know that either of these is more convenient. Yep, just taking some beverages to Yuma. Thank you. Alright, so I'm already sleepy. Let's take a look at our logistics. So we've got 30 hours to get where we're going. It's 12 hours away, and we need to sleep for 10. So 10 and 12 is 22. We got
Keep
plenty
right,
of time.
and then turn right.
So I think, how are we doing on fuel? We got 400
Turn
miles. We
right.
got 594 to go. So while we're sitting at this light, we're going to take a look at the map real quick. So that is 1 hour away and 66 miles. That's what we're going to do.
Let's
That's
do
where we'll
this.
go. Make sure nobody's coming. I know for a fact we stopped at this light. So we are on the way. I hear you, my guy. Gonna go take care of that.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, I'm ready.
Turn right. Go straight on.
All right. So straight on, looks like just a mile or two up the road, we're gonna do a U-turn onto the freeway. And we are gonna get on the road. And we're gonna open it up and see what this new engine can do. Because honestly, the low end was never an issue. We could accelerate through all 13 gears. But once we get to moving is where it became an issue. Once I wanted to do something greater than 50.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
My blind spot monitor was panicking about that wall that was next to me. It clearly thought it was a vehicle. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this truck has 13 gears. I didn't change that. Alright, so we are at 60. Just cruising right along. I'm not gonna say that it was... It's a little hard to tell how much simpler it was to get to 60. The real test would be getting into like, oh dear, would be getting into, golly, I don't know why we had to come to 15 miles an hour, but the real test would be like getting into Arizona or Nevada and going 75 or 80 and seeing if the truck could do that. One thing that was a little strange is how long it stayed in 11th gear. Alright. It's alright. It's not, I don't think it ended my desire to go quicker. I think it might have helped, but it's not the end-all be-all. Might have to pair it with a new transmission. Try to get one of those 18 speeds. All right, I got 43 minutes before I'm supposed to sleep. Oh, which is fine because I've got like 5 minutes before.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Yep.
Exit right. Turn right.
So we're gonna do a twofer here, which is why I'm not stopping at this first place. Because I could go there and sleep, but there's no gas there.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Not 100% sure where I'm going, but when I take a left here, I need to take one more left, and then it'll be on my right. So, should be fairly straightforward, I would think. I would like to get gas first, if at all possible, just so I don't have to do that when it's go time.
Turn
Don't
left.
stop on the tracks. Well, how am I supposed to accomplish that? Try not to get myself a ticket, but at the same time, not stop on the railroad tracks. Perfect. So it's almost like I've got to pull through the pumps to get to the sleeping area, which works out perfect. So we'll do this real quick. Just watching money drain. $567. Oh. I missed rather spectacularly with that. Not gonna lie. No big deal. Alright. So we slept, we filled up. It's time to take a load to where it goes. I think we'll be able to exit this way. It's a little tight, not gonna lie. And then I wasn't very intelligent. Hit the curb there. And we're off.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, came to a complete stop. The one that's more likely to get me is the speeding. I do generally come to a complete stop
Get ready to turn right.
when I'm supposed to. I'm not big on running stop signs.
Turn right. Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright, I'm going to use the momentum of this hill
Turn right.
to accelerate to the speed limit. Oh my gosh, shut up. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we've got 10 hours, 517 miles before we get where we're going. Yep, see right there. That's what's going to get me a ticket. Coasting down the hill at 62. So we've got 17 hours to get there. We've got 10 hours to go. So barring unforeseen events, we should be able to make this load delivery on time with no issues. So for now, let's sit back, enjoy some music, and as we get a little closer, I'll bring us back in. Enjoy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid anymore.
Alright, guys, we have made it to Yuma. We are keeping right and exiting right.
Exit
Behind
right.
this Jeep. And we're gonna turn right.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Didn't feel like that Jeep in front of me stopped completely. But I'm gonna stop completely because the car behind me will be a police officer. And I will get a ticket. And I'd really like to not have a repeat of episode 12, where I got both a speeding ticket and a stop sign ticket. That felt kind of dumb. Alright, speed limit's 30. I mean, it was 40 where I was at, but it's 30 now, so.
Keep left and then turn left.
Keep left, turn left. Got it.
Turn left.
Looks like a left here, a right, a left, and a right. Despite the fact that we are very, very close, it looks like we've got about 97 turns left. That's a weird stoplight. I got a green arrow, there's a red light next to me, and then there was a green light next to it.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So right down the street there's a place to sleep. But it's also a dead end, so I don't know if I'm interested in checking that out. It is a rest area.
Turn right.
Alrighty.
Finally, we are here.
Oh, I think we've been here before. Maybe. Where are we going with this trailer? That is a trick. Because what we're going to have to do, we're putting it behind those things, basically, which means we're going to have to go that way with it. And what I think I'm going to do, because I don't think there's as much room that direction as it looks like there is. So, despite this being a questionable practice, I am absolutely just gonna back this trailer around the block. Okay. So I think we're pretty well aimed this way. Nope, 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 nope. This is one of those get out and looks, I think. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so really I need to back straight up a little further before I start cutting it. And then once I start cutting it, I'll basically cut it the rest of the way around. So, alright, back in the truck, back in reverse. I really just wanted to go straight back. There we go. Alright, the rear wheels do appear to be around it. And they are. I'm slowly gonna add in some right. Oh, maybe not yet. Yes, I'm aware. Slowest reversing in history, but and that's why we check right there. Alright, guess what time it is? It is get out and look time. Okay. There's nothing in our blind spot far to the left side of the trailer. So I think if we straighten this thing out, straighten the truck out against the wall, we'll be able to back this trailer in. We're about to find out. Okay, the truck is nearly parallel to the wall. The trailer is still coming around. It's a little tight against that. I think I'm going to pull forward to straighten the trailer out. Okay. I don't know that that did what I wanted it to do. Okay. I need a little more room to maneuver. So that's unfortunate because things were going well. Whoo, buddy. Alright. Actually, funny enough, I was tight. I did use my mirrors, so this isn't all luck. But if I crank it, yeah, if I crank the truck hard left, I might be able to just slide this trailer in here at that point. Here we go. Okay. Now the interesting thing about this is I do have some space here. I'm gonna have to use it. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, nope. I'm actually in a pretty good spot. If I turn sharp enough, though, the trailer almost turns on itself. Which means that I can get a good angle on this. There we go. Let's say, let me just make sure I don't hit the nose or the rear of the truck on this wall over here. All right. Snuggle up to the wall. All right. So we could probably make this work, but I'm just going to pull forward so I can back straight into this parking space and be done. Here we go. And just like that, we're in the spot. Boom. Let's unhook it and let's get paid. All right, so 608 miles, 115 gallons. Proficiency, long distance, fragile cargo, trailer maneuvering. Got all of it. We almost made it to level 13. Let's see what jobs this company offers before we exit here. So if they want us to run back to Fresno, 20 grand, but $42 a mile, which I think we're gonna pass on for now. Let's see what else there is in Yuma, on the broader job market. So we're here in Yuma. That is the highest paid job in Yuma in terms of actual dollars. But there's a job going to Nogales, which is actually just, I mean, it's not nearly as far as 302 miles as opposed to 478, but it pays $63 a mile at 19,888, so for $1,000 less. Now, there are no jobs in Nogales, it doesn't look like, which means the closest one we'd be able to get to would be there in Tucson. And that's not fabulous. So, I mean, you got to think about where you're going and what it's going to offer you in terms of like, yeah, this is great, but now if we go to LA to the seaport, be able to take some jobs out of there. 15 hours to get to that job. And this job says it's going to take me 5. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll take this job at Peterbilt. $60 a mile almost. It's a little more than $59 a mile. We will take this over to LA, and at which point we'll be in LA. We'll have a plethora of jobs we can take. So I'm going to set this as our GPS destination. We're going to run over there, and then we're going to call this episode done. So let's do it. So out of this place, which has been entertaining to say the least. I think that was the best option, so I'm not real frustrated. It's just backing a trailer up with so many blind spots is difficult. Which, you know, more power to actual truck drivers. That's it's not an easy task to do that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm making sure I definitely stopped here before I pull out. I don't see a policeman, but to be honest with you, I didn't see a policeman when I got pulled over for not stopping. So I don't know. I just don't know. So we're sitting on 3 hours. 3 hours before we have to sleep. It's a 5-hour drive to LA. Might should have investigated that. Oh, but there's a rest area up here. I don't think I'm gonna have to get fuel, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go get this trailer. I'm literally going to accept the job, and then I'm going to rest in their parking lot.
Go straight on.
So I'll say, hey guys, I'm taking your load right after I take this nap. That is my plan. And once we sleep and connect the load, at that point, we'll check out our finances. Now this is a one job, so, finances aren't going to have changed a huge amount, I don't think. But they are going in the right direction, and that's the important thing. So headed over here to Peterbilt.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, I'm ready to turn left. But not there.
Turn
Although
left.
that was a garage that I could potentially own. Not that I would buy one here, because there's no... Oh my
Arrived at your
gosh.
destination.
So
Your
I've done
route
something
guidance
stupid.
is now finished.
Yeah, I know. So this is one of those hard to get out, hard to get in type loads. Let me just
Drive safe.
double check all my math here. I got 21 hours to get it where it's going. So I'm going to pull right over here to the right. Maybe into this parking space? Yep, there we go. All right, let's do it. All right, so it's 3:13 in the afternoon. We have still got 11 hours to get this where it's going. And yes, I do
Okay,
realize
here we go.
that I said we were going to go somewhere, but first, just want to take a real quick look at. So it shows the tires are damaged. What does full replacement on the tires look like? Okay, I am going to go ahead and replace my tires, which are 25% damaged. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. All right. At some point, I will fix those up. Now, the other thing I was going to take a look at just real quick is what. Nope, nope, nope. Goodness gracious. All right, what I was actually going to look at was this. Get rid of this. Stop that. So for $6,666, I can upgrade to an 18-speed transmission. So that is something to think about. as we move forward. I'm not doing that right now. So let's go grab the trailer, and then we will go ahead and call this an episode. So around the back here, we can use the correct entrance for this. And there is our trailer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this connected. Getting it coupled, got the chocks out from under the wheels. We are ready to go for the next episode. So, with that completed, let's go ahead and take a look at our finances. So we're sitting on $24,452, and at current, one truck. That's all we've got right now. Oh, and it's going to tell me I can't sell the truck while I'm on the job. So, I don't know where we're at financially. I guess we're going to have to wait till next episode. It'll be a surprise to both of us. So using last month's numbers, or last episode's numbers, we'll estimate what the truck is worth. Our net worth is going to be roughly the same. So let's go ahead and flick over to that slide and take a look. All right, so if we look at the cash we have on hand, we've got $24,452. If we assume the truck is worth the exact same as it was last episode at the end, which it's not, but it'll be close. We've got $124,258 in that truck. We've got $180,000 for the upgrade in Phoenix, which brings us to a grand total of $328,710. We're just shy of a third of the way to our $1 million goal. So that's feeling pretty good. So I appreciate you guys. Obviously, we'll be bringing you a next episode as we continue on this journey to $1 million. So I thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today, and I look forward to bringing you that next episode. From me to you, thanks for watching.